Hi there, this is Sonal here from Tap Easy. Do you have difficulty asserting yourself in everyday situations? Do you often sulk about what you should have said but couldn't? Do you keep telling yourself that it's not worth inviting the trouble by speaking up for yourself, even if it means that you let others get away with unreasonable behavior? It is true. Sometimes speaking up, being assertive, can lead to a lot of trouble. But if you keep suppressing yourself, one day you find that you just lose your cool and it comes out as aggression, and that ruins things for you. Unfortunately, simply deciding to start being assertive doesn't work. That's because this fear of speaking up arises from that part of you that does not lend itself to mere suggestion, at least not easily. What's worse, because this thinking is happening at a much deeper level than your consciousness, you don't even realize that you habitually hold yourself back from speaking up. Result? Missed opportunities, abusive relationships, and a general feeling that you don't matter. This is like silent self-sabotage. The decision to speak up or not should come from your common sense and not from your hidden fears running the show under the hood. The driving factor behind this fear is a belief that if you speak up for yourself, you will not be able to safeguard yourself against the repercussions, that there will be no one backing you. This fear could have its roots in your childhood if you felt that a strong support system around you was lacking, that there was nobody to stand behind you. Or it may have been a single incident that taught you never to open your mouth to object to anything. They taught you that it is better to silently suffer than to invite more trouble by challenging someone. Whatever it was, I know that it is completely possible for you to learn to speak up for yourself tactfully and safely. And when you do that, you will find that you have no trouble speaking your truth or asking people to back off if you find yourself in a situation that is uncomfortable for you. The process I'm about to show you is way more powerful than simply reading a self-help book. All I ask is that for the next 4 or 5 minutes, you clear out all distractions and listen to me. It is said that the root cause of all negative emotions such as fear, worry, shame, anxiety, etc. is a disruption in our energy system. EFT or emotional freedom technique is a healing process that involves tapping on certain acupuncture points on the face and body. We do the tapping while thinking about whatever is bothering us. That corrects the disruption in our energy system and rids us of the negative emotions, and we feel better, often within minutes. We start by tapping on the side of the hand. This is called the karate chop point. By tapping here, we are cancelling out any hidden resistance that we may have to getting rid of the problem. After that, we start tapping on certain acupuncture points on the face and body while thinking about the problem. Let's do a few rounds of EFT on this topic and see how we feel. You can repeat after me, or you can tune into your own thoughts about this fear as you tap along with me. Now, taking full responsibility for your own well-being, tap along with me. Even though something holds me back from speaking up for myself, and I'm tired of giving away my power to others, I accept my fears and my feeling this way. Even when I do speak up for myself, I feel guilty for doing so and afraid of the repercussions. This makes me feel powerless, the opposite of how I would like to feel. I accept myself anyway. Even though I'm afraid of ruining my relationships by speaking up for myself, I wish I could get my point across safely. I'm open to learning how to do that. Start of the eyebrow. I'm tired of not being able to speak up for myself. Side of the eye. I'm tired of not being able to say no to what I don't want. Under the eye. I'm tired of letting people speak to me in a way that upsets me. Under the nose. Even when I do speak up, my voice has this pleading quality. Under the lips, as if I'm begging to be heard. Collarbone, I'm sick of this. Under the arm, and there are times when I'm not even sure. Top of the head, if it is okay to speak up for myself. For fear of being wrong. For fear of being shot down. for fear of rubbing people the wrong way, Even when I do speak up for myself, it doesn't work out in my favor. When I speak up, only the negative gets highlighted. I get blamed. I feel guilty. My words have no weight. I am disappointed and angry for not acting in my best interest. Now take a deep breath and relax. So now we have tuned into the fear and tapped a bit on the fearful feeling. We've also addressed some of the self-directed anger that we feel for not standing up for ourselves. In the next part, we will address the root cause of this fear and the fear around what may happen if you start being assertive. We will also address the physical sensations that make it harder for you to speak up for yourself, feeling tongue-tied for example. But we don't just want to neutralize the fear, we want to do better than that. So we will end up tapping with positive, empowering choices for your future. Sounds too complicated? Don't worry, I'll guide you at every step. All you have to do is follow along. And believe me, the results are totally worth it. Do you think you could benefit from these changes? Then join me for the rest of the program where we weed out all of this fear from the root and pave the way for an awesome, empowered, more genuine you. Click the link given below and I'll see you there. Bye.